Good to go, guys.
Jake, probably a flicker of resistance there in the third, probably another one where you just left yourself too much to do late.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't start well. We spoke about it there. Can't really pinpoint what's going on with the group right now. We look good all week. Everyone was in pretty good spirits, and then we got out to the game, and it was, we were just really bad at the beginning of the game, the first two possessions, and that sort of set the tempo. And we're not there yet where we can climb it back, even though we did. It was a valiant effort in the third. Playing that sort of style isn't, you've got to do something a little more to get over that hump when you go in such a big hole.
It just seems at the moment too, I guess when we've strung some losses together and confidence is a little bit down, those momentum swings just seem to be that little bit harder for you guys to really hit at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're in a hole. I mean, we've been in a hole for a while. We're trying to get ourselves out of it. But as the games go on, and it just gets worse and worse. We've been itching for this break. We've got to come out of it. We've got to come out of it better, or it's going to be the same. This league's too good to just think it's going to happen for you, or just because you turn up. We'll review the film, but I don't know if it's anything to do with basketball strategy right now. I just think it's where we're at. It was the first time I'd say it's a pretty disappointing effort from us tonight.
Is it, like you said, it's a bit hard to put your finger on? Is it chemistry? Is it attitude? Is it just the moving parts you've had to move around given some other circumstances this year? Can you put your finger on exactly what is going on there?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of change and a lot of. There's been a bunch of change, and then a lot of unlucky situations and this and that. But I mean, there's teams in the league that have gone through it and have sort of showed some signs. I thought in the last game we showed some signs, and even if we lose tonight and we play well, the signs are there going into this 2-week break. Our problem is we show something and then we sit on it, and then we go into this box again. So I can't pinpoint it right now. Is when you're with the guys on the day-to-day, it seems like we're ready to go, and then we come into this game situation, and it just something happens, and we'll have a lot of time together over these next 2 weeks, and just trying to figure out, just trying to talk to each other and build that thing, and just try to, maybe it is confidence, and build that up and see where we come out of this thing. But it has to change. Whatever it is, it has to change.
What are the priorities for that 2-week period? I mean, do you just have to rush this start again, mini pre-season type thing, very mini pre-season, or can you salvage a bit of what you've done? What are your priorities in dealing with that window that you've said here that is needed?
Yeah, when Justin went down, I was hoping that, maybe we pipped that. We went Perth in Perth, and we lost by a little bit. Adelaide, and maybe pip one of those, and then now when Peyton's back, maybe split the Brisbane deal. You know what I mean? I was hoping to get one or two of those and then get into this break sitting in not in a great spot, but then get some momentum into it right now and make a kick at the end. But I mean, now we've just got to make sure that when we do things, we're not scrambling. We are scrambling from behind on the ladder and how we're playing right now, but in our minds, the only thing we need to do right now is just take it step by step and day by day. And then we do that at practice, and then we got to do it on the court. I think today and we spoke about it at the beginning, and we never got that done, is we just went for broke at the end. And, when we went into that third, it was one possession at a time, one defensive possession, one offensive possession at a time. And, obviously that's really hard to do when you're in a situation where you're trying to scramble and try to get as many wins as you can. It's really hard to do.
Will you be looking forward to that period where you come into a new team, you're straight on the flight, and into a new team? Is that 2-week window something you think will be important for you in coming to groups, getting better groups with the team, all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to a 2-week window just to get a better feeling for the team. Coming, straight to the game, still trying to learn some calls, still trying to learn some plays. So I think this 2-week window is just going to help me just get more accustomed to the team, get everybody's roles right, and for me, just knock off some of this rust. I'm averaging around like 5 turnovers a game, and I can't, that's not helping the team out at all. So looking forward to just 2 weeks to just get better.
I think it's first in franchise history to have 10 assists in back-to-back games. So obviously it seems something seems to be working. But you've seen a lot. You've been a pro for a long time. How does this sort of challenge and what you've had to deal with here sort of stack up in that you've come in on short notice and then team's a little bit of a hole? How does that sort of stack up in your past experience in that sort of challenge?
It's a challenge, but it's something that you have to, do as a pro. You're faced with different challenges. I've been that way throughout my whole career. We went through New Zealand last year, being stationed somewhere else for a whole year. But we have a good group of guys, young group of guys, but guys who can play. So the challenge for me is just to come in there, do a better job of running the team. We had a 5-point game today and just let it slip away, and I got to do a better job of just controlling everybody as an extension of the coach on the floor. So just got to get better as a whole, as a collective, and we look forward to just trying to turn a new page.
Have you seen enough in the good patches to see that there's a path to turning this around and a path to success? Have you seen enough in that short window that's there?
Yeah, we have guys who've won games, who's played in the finals, that know what it takes to get there. So we just got to come together. Those losing streaks gets to you. Luckily, with this break, it kind of gives us a fresh start in a sense to kind of step away from the game, clear our minds, and go back out there. I've seen the talent that our team has. Guys can make shots, guys can defend, and like Coach said, they played a couple tough games even before I got here and when Justin got hurt. So they're capable. We're all capable of doing it, and now we just have to go do it on the court during game day. We show it in practice. Since I've been here, we've had really great practice. We just got to translate that over to the game.
Jake, I think Tyler's had back-to-back 20-point games now for the first time. I think it was 13 or 14 games. It's no coincidence. It's coincided with Peyton coming to the team. Is that a positive that you can take out of this? Is that something that excites you or gives you some hope that things will go well?
Yeah, that was the sort of known that when we freed him up, he would be fine. And the decision, we bringing Peyton in, and then Justin before it, we were hoping, that would happen. But we need to look at the other end more so right now. He's fine. He was always going to be fine. We didn't really worry about that. Even during the patch where Peyton wasn't here and Justin was hurt, we were worried about these patches, and it hasn't changed. So, but it is. I'm happy for Tyler. I'm happy he's got his what people would say his game back, so he doesn't have to get the criticism of it all as he got during that side. But again, we got to move that into winning games. We're scoring enough points now. Now we're not playing.
Just last one for me. You did touch on it quickly the other day. Dan Greer, is he going to be all right post?
Yes, he's back.
And how important is the goal of that when you're in the position where the confidence might be a bit down and he's all energy. He brings a lot of things that we'll probably use right now.
Yeah, but we got to be careful. He would, in a normal situation, he probably would have played the last 2 games. Obviously, he's coming out of a 2-year injury where he's done his knee twice, and now he did his hammy pretty bad. So yes, we do need him, and our plans were at the beginning of the year for him, and it was an unlucky stretch that that we lost him because he is our energy guy, and we had a big plan for him to be that, but as a club and for the sake of the kid, we need to make sure, he will help us, but we can't rely on him where we have to ease him into this thing and make sure that he is 100% ready to go before we start playing in massive minutes.
Anyone on the Zoom? All good?
Good.
Thank you. Thanks.
See you guys.
Thanks, mate.